Did you know that faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the Word of Yah? My goal is to bless you with the Word. Listen to it while you're driving. Listen to it while you're walking along the way. Listen to it when you lay down at night. Listen to the Word.
Luke chapter 9 verse 51 through chapter 10 verse 42. As the time approached for him to be taken up into heaven, he made his decision to set out for Jerusalem. He sent messengers ahead of him who went and entered a village in Shamaron to make preparations for him. However, the people there would not let him stay because his destination was Jerusalem. When the Talmudim Yaakov and Yochanan saw this, they said, "Sir, do you want us to call down fire from heaven to destroy them?" But he turned and rebuked them, and they went on to another village. As they were traveling on the road, a man said to him, "I will follow you wherever you go." Yahawashi answered him, "The foxes have holes and the birds flying about have nests, but the Son of Man has no home of his own." To another he said, "Follow me." But the man replied, "Sir, first let me go away and bury my father." Yahawashi said, "Let the dead bury their own dead. You go and proclaim the kingdom of the Most High." Yet another said, "I will follow you, sir, but first let me say goodbye to the people at home." To him, Yahawashi said, "No one who puts his hand to the plow and keeps looking back is fit to serve in the kingdom of the Most High Power." After this, the master appointed 70 other Talmudim and sent them on ahead in pairs to every town and place where he himself was about to go. He said to them, "To be sure, there is a large harvest, but there are few workers. Therefore, plead with the master of the harvest that he speed workers out to gather in his harvest. Get going now, but pay attention. I am sending you out like lambs among wolves. Don't carry a money belt or a pack, and don't stop to schmooze with people on the road. Whenever you enter a house, first say shalom to the household. If a seeker of shalom is there, your shalom will find its rest with him. And if there isn't, it will return to you. Stay in that same house, eating and drinking whatever they offer, for a worker deserves his wages. Don't move about from house to house. Whenever you come into a town where they make you welcome, eat what is put in front of you. Heal the sick there and tell them, the kingdom of the Most High Power is near you. But whenever you enter a town and they don't make you welcome, go out into its streets and say, even the dust of your town that sticks to our feet we wipe off as a sign against you. But understand this, the kingdom of the Most High Power is near. I tell you, it will be more tolerable on the day of judgment for Sodom than for that town. Woe to you, Chorazin! Woe to you, Bethsaida! For if the miracles done in you had been done in Tizor and to Zidon, they would long ago have put on sackcloth and ashes as evidence that they had changed their ways. But at the judgment it will be more bearable for Tizor and to Zidon than for you. And you, Kafar Nahum, will you be exalted to heaven? No, you will be brought down to Sheol. Whoever listens to you listens to me. Also, whoever rejects you rejects me, and whoever rejects me rejects the one who sent me." The 70 came back jubilant. "Master," they said, "with your power even the demons submit to us." Yahawashi said to them, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Remember, I've given you authority, so you can trample down snakes and scorpions, indeed all the enemy's forces, and you will remain completely unharmed. Nevertheless, don't be glad that the spirits submit to you. Be glad that your names have been recorded in heaven." At that moment he was filled with joy by the Ruach HaKodesh and said, "Father, Yah of heaven and earth, I thank you because you conceal these things from the sophisticated and educated, yet reveal them to ordinary people. Yes, Father, I thank you that it pleased you to do this. My Father has handed over everything to me. Indeed, no one fully knows who the Son is except the Father, and who the Father is except the Son, and those to whom the Son wishes to reveal him. Then turning to the Talmudim, he said privately, "How blessed are the eyes that see what you are seeing. Indeed, I tell you that many prophets and kings wanted to see the things you are seeing, but did not see them, and to hear the things you are hearing, but did not hear them." An expert in Torah stood up to try and trap him by asking, "Rabbi, what should I do to obtain eternal life?" But Yahawashi said to him, "What is written in the Torah? How do you read it?" He answered, "You are to love Yahweh your power with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, and with all your understanding, and your neighbor as yourself." "That's the right answer," Yahawashi said. "Do this, and you will have life." But he, wanting to justify himself, said to Yahawashi, "And who is my neighbor?" Taking up the question, Yahawashi said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him naked and beat him up, then went off, leaving him half dead. By coincidence, a Cohen was going down on that road, but when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. Likewise, a Levi who reached the place and saw him also passed by on the other side. But a man from Shamaron who was traveling came upon him, and when he saw him, he was moved with compassion. So he went up to him, put oil and wine on his wounds, and bandaged them. Then he set him on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day, he took out 2 days' wages, gave them to the innkeeper, and said, 'Look after him, and if you spend more than this, I'll pay you back when I return.' Of these 3, which one seems to you to have become the neighbor of the man who fell among robbers?" He answered, "The one who showed mercy toward him." Yahawashi said to him, "You go and do as he did." On their way, Yahawashi and his Talmudim came to a village where a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. She had a sister called Miriam, who also sat at Yahawashi's feet and heard what he had to say. But Martha was busy with all the work to be done. So, going up to him, she said, "Sir, don't you care that my sister has been leaving me to do all the work by myself?" However, Yahawashi answered her, "Martha, Martha, you are fretting and worrying about so many things, but there is only one thing that is essential. Miriam has chosen the right thing, and it won't be taken away from her."